Hey, good morning, my friends. Absolutely gorgeous. Another glorious morning in North Naples at Wiggins Pass, up at the north end of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. And it's a very special morning, a very special day. I want to wish all of our wonderful moms out there watching, as well as all of our beautiful moms who are watching us from above in heaven. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. This is your day today, and I hope it's a super special one. Mom, thanks for bringing me into this world. It's about 6:55. The sun just coming up over the trees. I don't know if you can hear the coo of the morning dove in the background. Water temperature still 81 degrees. Very, very warm. Hit that share button. Let everybody know you found me, that I'm out here. Quite a breeze. Quite a breeze. It's going to get very windy today. They're talking about maybe 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Better anchor those umbrellas down. Might get some rain too, some well-needed rain. We're hoping for that. Praying for that rain. We got a little rain here in North Naples yesterday. It really didn't amount to much of anything, but it was rain nonetheless. Every drop counts right now. The water is absolutely gorgeous here. I saw a manatee out here earlier this morning swimming upriver coming in the pass. So you boaters, beware of manatees when you're in the pass here. Keep it slow. I just saw his little nose stick up out of the water this morning. I just happened to be looking in the right spot. Are you wishing you were here? I wish you were here. Didn't see any dolphins yet. Didn't see or hear any dolphins yet. Well, that sunrise is gorgeous. Look at that fireball in the sky. We got a nice little hole there. It was really, really cloudy this morning. I didn't think we were going to see any sun. It'll be cloudy throughout the day, but I think we'll have some periods where that sun peeks through. That's what happened yesterday. We actually had a lot of sun yesterday, even with all the clouds. The sound of that dove in the background. I trust you can hear it. Listen. I don't think it's an owl. We have a lot of owls here. We'll take a little stroll down the beach here. I didn't see any sea turtle tracks on the beach this morning during my walk up here in the dark. I've been up here since, about 6 o'clock this morning. I love this place. I love Wiggins Pass in the morning. It is my favorite place to be. Clam Pass is beautiful too. Boy, yesterday morning, Clam Pass. Go back and check out some of the videos from yesterday morning. Check out that little walk through the mangrove trees. That was pretty cool. That little tributary there. It's like just like a little creek, a little stream that works its way through the mangroves. There was barely any water in it yesterday morning at low tide. I just think those mangroves are so beautiful. I never know what it's going to look like until that sun comes up out here. We had a lot of clouds, like I said earlier this morning, and I was really expecting more color in the skies. It was beautiful, don't get me wrong, it's always beautiful. It never disappoints, but I really thought all these clouds up here were going to just explode with color. But there was just too many clouds down low on the eastern horizon blocking the sun from hitting them. It was still glorious. I recorded a special little sunrise walk up here at the pass for Mother's Day for all you moms. You can see some of those beautiful colors in that when I share it later today. See, these are all mangroves along the water here. You can tell the mangroves by their root structure. Now these are red mangroves, and you can see why. See how the roots are a reddish brown color. We have regular old mangroves here, we have black mangroves, and we have red mangroves. That's M-A-N, mangrove, G-R-O-V-E, not mangrove, mangrove. They're such beautiful trees. You notice all these yellow leaves? See all these yellow leaves? Now this is something I've read, something I've been told numerous times by people, but I don't know if it's an honest to goodness fact. But these yellow leaves, they call these the sacrificial leaf. The sacrificial leaves. Why do they call it that? Well, believe it or not, these mangroves are all along our beaches and our backwaters, but they don't like salt water. What? How do they thrive? Well, what I've been told is these yellow leaves, the tree actually filters the salt through its system and puts it in these yellow leaves. These are loaded with salt. They die, they fall off the tree, so they call it the sacrificial leaf. It's like pumping the salt out of its system into those leaves. And what I've heard is back in the early days, our Native Americans, our early Indian settlers here, like the Calusas, they would use these to get salt, use it in their part, as part of their food source, as a spice. So, just a little fact about the mangroves that I heard. If it's a fact, I don't know. Something I heard about them. I don't see any of the seed pods hanging on them. They look like big giant string beans. You'll see them floating in the water a lot of times. And another reminder, as you're walking along, you'll come across, a shell hanging in a tree. Sometimes you'll see a whole tree decorated with them, especially some of the dead trees. We call them our shell trees. They're actually prayer trees. Folks hang shells in the branches of the trees along the beach and say a prayer, or a lot of times they hang them in memory of a loved one that's passed away. So remember that. They're not just hung there for you to pick off as a souvenir. Sometimes there's some really beautiful ones in the trees, and people take them. Don't do that. Let them be. Remember, that shell you see might not mean squat to you, but it has some meaning to the person that hung it there. It's something special, like this little cockle shell here. Hang a shell when you're at the beach. There's plenty of them out there. The sun just starting to hit the beach up there at the point. You can see that bright white sand up there. This is the only live feed I'm going to do this morning. Wow, it's rough over on the other side of the pass by Barefoot Beach. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It worked half, kind of. I can't get in anymore, but see all those waves breaking over there? Very shallow there. Sandbar goes out into the Gulf. It's kind of a cool shot, huh? Of Barefoot Beach over there, the point. Not much beach left over there anymore, sad. Hurricane Milton just wiped it out. Wiped out that beach. Now my unshaven face. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. I can't shave until after my surgery on Tuesday. Well, there was a point in time there for a while. We would see an osprey perched up on the branch of this dead tree here. It's a great perching tree. It's a great vantage point for an osprey to look out into the pass for breakfast. I'm sure you're wishing you were here. I don't know how anybody could look at these views and not want to be walking with me here. It's absolutely incredible. I haven't seen one single boat yet in the pass. The only thing I saw swimming or moving along in the pass was that manatee early this morning. Come on, hit that share button. It's awful quiet out there. You gotta be liking what you're seeing. Come on. Or you wouldn't be watching. can't believe how quiet it is. There's only been a few beach walkers or somebody up there at the end of the beach, but it's been super quiet out here this morning. I thought Mother's Day there'd be some moms out for a romantic stroll with their husbands, an early morning stroll on the beach. It's nothing like starting your day at the beach. Some of our feathered friends sitting up here. Wow, that is beautiful. Got some seagulls up here. Off they go. Couple little snowy egrets. They got little yellow feet. That one's feet are buried in the sand. Beautiful little birds, the little snowies. That little yellow band by their eyes. Yep. Beautiful beach walk so far, don't you think? Don't you think? Wonderful Mother's Day beach walk. This is my gift to all of our moms out there. Clouds. Halfway behind the clouds. Not quite as bright on the beach now as it was. You can see we've had a lot of erosion along here. I was looking for, we have 2 loggerhead sea turtle nests now here on the beach. I was looking for the second one. We had That was a new nest as of yesterday. I was looking for it walking up here, but like I said, I walked up here in the dark and I wasn't able to spot it. Maybe we'll see it here in our walk down the beach. This park sure has changed, hasn't it, over the past couple of years? Due to the hurricanes, wow. Little plovers, one little plover over here. Oh, just scurried away. There's a pelican swimming out there in the water. One of our brown pelicans. Yep. Riding the waves. Moving kind of fast, hard to follow here with the gimbal. Bobbing up and down. Checking us out. Off it goes. He joined the other birds over here. Or she. They look like, look at it. They look like they're sticking their arms out. He's going to come up here, and I thought it was going to spread its wings and dry out. Definitely interested in what I'm doing. Very curious as to what I'm doing here. Waddling up onto the beach. That looks like a turkey. It's drying out its wings. I love our little brown pelicans. Little seagull behind it there. Great screen capture right there. Boom, boom. Doing a little grooming. Up close and personal with Pelican Pete. It's definitely looking right at me, checking me out. Probably thinks I got some kind of crazy fish in my hand here. I love watching the birds in the morning. I love being able to see. I couldn't do this with those dirty old cataracts. Can't wait to get the second one taken out. I'm not fighting a lot of glare on the camera right now either. What a great morning. What a great morning. This is super special. Seen some beautiful things already this morning. The little shells down here. Actually, I'm starting to be able to make out the seashells too. The bigger ones. I can see the bigger shells. One of our Florida fighting conchs down here. With a nice little hole in it. Any turkey wings or anything down here? Maybe we'll do a little shelling this morning, huh? Little oyster shell down here. Gosh, I'm going to have to take a refresher course on seashells. I've forgotten the names of a lot of them. Slipper shells and, oh my goodness, the cockles. And I can't remember the names of all the shells. It's been so long since we've done some shelling. Of course, my favorite is those moon shells. Boy, I love them. The king's crown, the crown conch. Keep walking down the beach here. You never know what we're going to find or who we're going to run into. I'll tell you, these fighting conchs, they are very, very common here. Very easy to find. Here's another one. This one's kind of faded out. But I do want to remind you, any shell that you pick up on the beach, make sure there's nothing in there. Sometimes you gotta look back in there, especially these conchs, they tuck themselves back in. Don't take any shells that have a living critter inside of them home with you. Leave them be, please. That includes our sea stars and sand dollars as well. A mossy arc. A little mossy arc shell. Part of the arc family. Turkey wing shells are part of the arc family. I'm going to keep this. See if I can find a turkey wing. A lot of people get them confused, but if you see the two together, very, very obvious which is which. Straighten out the gimbal here. If I point it down the ground too long, it gets stuck. And I have to reset it, snap it back into place. Come on, turkey wing. See, if I wasn't looking for a turkey wing, there'd be hundreds of them out here on the beach. Since I'm looking for one, there isn't any. Piece of a little cockle shell. It's got some chips on the edge. They're beautiful, the cockles. The whole cockle shell, if you hold it up on its edge like that, the whole one, it looks like a heart. It's beautiful. See, another Florida fighting conch, another empty one. Nobody home in there. These shells are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If there's a critter in there and you put it in your pocket, you're going to know it's alive. You're going to find out why they call it a fighting conch. Yeah, the shells are starting to thin out here. More up here. Still no doggone turkey wing. Another mossy arc, but no turkey. And now all I'm going to find are these mossy arcs when I'm looking for a turkey wing. See, another little arc shell. Looking for maybe a murex. Those are beautiful. All the shells are beautiful. Little scallop shells. Little cat's paws, kitten's paws. There's a whelk. An old lightning whelk. What's left of it there. On the right. You know, the more time you spend, take your time looking, the more you're going to find. It's like you just start staring down at the ground and things start popping out at you. A little slipper shell there on the right. Turn it over. You can see how it kind of resembles a little slipper. We'll keep moving here. There's a lot of beach here. We got a mile of beach at the park. Plenty of beach to explore when you come here. So right along the high tide line here, there's a lot of little shells piled up. Pardon me. They're all little ones though, all small shells. Still no turkey wing shell, dagnabbit. Man, they're usually all over the place until I want to find one. Until I want one. We have a lot of cockles out here. The cockles, you got live cockles out on the sandbars. You'll see them at low tides, half buried in the sand. Beautiful shells, the cockles. Over here closer to the water, maybe I'll get luckier. Hey, check out First Light Insight on Facebook. You can tune into them. They're over on the other coast. He'll get you started with sunrise over on Florida's east coast and then switch over to me here to the west coast. You can have a morning of beach between the two of us. First Light Insight. I know a lot of you follow him already. Oyster. Thought maybe it was a turkey wing at first when I saw it upside down there. Oh well. So we did a little bird watching, a little shelling. It's the first time we've done some shelling in over a year, I think. That was fun. Still looking for that darn turkey wing. Now I'm obsessed. So guys and kids, what you doing for mom today? Where are you taking her? Taking mom anywhere special? Taking her out for her favorite meal maybe? Okay, finally got a turkey wing. I'll rinse it off there. It is part of the Ark family here. Sorry, I'm just getting things organized in the palm of my hand here. Sorry about that. Flipping the camera around. Trying to get them organized. Just see why people get them confused. Come on. Sorry. So the turkey wings, hang on. Darn it. Sorry. Having gimbal issues. Trying to get these shells in my hand. Every time I pan over to the turkey wing, the camera moves. So the turkey wing is on the top. You can tell by the stripes. They're the same shape. They're Ark shells. But you can definitely see that stripe on the turkey wing. I don't know what's up with the gimbal. It just wants to pan itself. It's moving itself all around. It doesn't want to show you the shells. Weird. It's just floating all around. Anyway, yeah, it just keeps dropping out on me. Let's see if I can snap it around. The gimbal is on its last leg. You know what? I'm going to sit the shells on the ground. I don't know if that'll work. All right, there you go. Turkey wing on the top, mossy Ark on the bottom. Should have thought of that. See, they same basic shape, totally different. See the stripes? That's why they call it the turkey wing. Looks like a little turkey wing. They have that, both members of the Ark family. We'll cooperate, come on. So now you know the difference, the mossy ark and the turkey wing. Sorry it took me so long to do that. Oh, I need a new gimbal. I can't afford to buy a new gimbal right now. Got to pay for eyes. Alright, I'm glad I was able to do that. That was just a personal thing. I was getting mad that I couldn't find that turkey wing. Now I'll probably walk by 50 turkey wing shells on the beach. Dilly-dallying here. Still up in the north end of the park. I think I'm going to start another live feed. Do a second live. I said I was only going to do one. I'll do another quick live feed. Break it up. So stay tuned here. I'll be right back. This isn't going to take long to get the next live feed set up. It'll be a shorter live feed, but we'll continue our walk down the beach here at Eleanor Wiggins Pass State Park. If I don't see you later, again, moms, have a wonderful Mother's Day. All my friends out there, God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for following along. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. If you happen to send some stars, I don't see any stars there this morning. Remember, I do depend on your support to make ends meet. You can find a link to my PayPal account, my Venmo account in the description of this post. If you'd like to send a little thank you, a token of appreciation, as I call it. Every dollar counts these days. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. Keep her in your prayers. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.